A big warm welcome to all my friends and followers of EdTech Friendly. Your tech friend Rosie Gandhi is here again to show you easy and quick ways to digital assessments using Microsoft Teams. Giving feedback using rubric and sending the assessment back to students is now done just with a click. So yes, it is worth it. Two things very important to understand here is about forms and quiz. Form is the option to be used only when you're collecting your survey or feedback from your students, and quiz is for your assessment. Yes, you can make or take the test without cheating, have your results in Excel, lots more, no student signing required. Send it or share it through link or QR code, embed in a web page. You can have different themes for different classes, supports multiple languages, best for math because it has math inbuilt equations, works with WhatsApp, MS Teams, Outlook. Easy, very easy interface. Auto grading available, results automatically stored in Excel sheet. So how do we get onto it? We just have to go to office.com. Here we are. Once you sign in, your option is available. I will just show you what you will get in the beginning. Two options, new form or quiz, and we've just now learned form is only for collecting information. So we clicked on the new quiz. I've already prepared a test for you guys, so to see it can be a demo. Okay, not this one. Let me show you the year 8 test. So this is a test which I have created already, but before that let me explain to you some important features. These three ellipses, very important settings you have to do before you start making your assessment. Make sure this is not ticked on if you don't want the results to be automatically sent to students. If you have a multiple choice ones and you put it on auto grade, then this would be on, but I would suggest put it off because generally you will want to have a mix of questions which will have long answers which you want to definitely check yourself. Next option is who can fill this form. Only people in my organization can respond. It will automatically record name and allow only one response per person. So student may not be allowed to do answer more than once. Accept responses, make it time bound. You can have start date with the time, end date with the time, and you can have locking questions also. Send email to the recipient. So this was about the settings. You can share once the test is made through sending the link, or you can embed it in a web page or send this QR code, or you can send it through the Outlook. Another thing very interesting is, for example, you have a co-teacher and you want the co-teacher to work and edit it with you. You can send this link. Just share this link with your co-teachers. So very important and interesting. Responses, where you will see the responses of your students. Preview is how your student will view it, and with the submit button, once I submit, your responses will be shown here under responses. So let's learn how to make the questions. So let's get started, and I will just quickly show you. When you click on new forms and new quiz, it comes like this. You can just put the title and your description and add a new question. Put a choice here, and the question can be put here, choice can be put here. This is the right one. If you want, then this is the correct answer. You can give a feedback if you want. If you want to give feedback for the wrong one, you can do this as well. If you want it required, then definitely put this on. Otherwise you can just put it off. These three ellipses are basically used for the option where you can see math option. Math is the one where you can have math equations coming in. If you want multiple branching, that means that the student will answer the first question, only then be allowed to go, then you can go for this option. You can also have option of adding image or video in your question, which is also available here. Once you've done all your questions, you can see the score coming up, and I have shown you already in one of my forms here which I have created as an assessment for my year 8. 10 points is 10 marks. So if you see, this is how it will look, and the ones which are you can see with the tick mark are the auto graded ones. Yeah, so very easy and quick. So this is for assessment. Let's get on to the forms which are used for data collection. In that case, one thing very interesting is again in the settings is rest is all same. The multilingual one, you can have it in different languages. If you have students who do not understand English, then you can choose any other language. So great. For data collection, this is a Very, very useful option. Friends, so we've discussed two options which are very, very useful, and we just now saw some of the examples which I've shared with you, and your 8 test I've just shared with you. So excellent to use. It becomes your checking becomes really easy. Students get quick responses and they also feel happy. So friends, do try it, and definitely share with me how you like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get the quick note of as soon as the digital tools are shared. Thank you so much for listening. Take care.